If you've been on Roblox lately, there's a very high chance you've been recommended this game, Pets Go. This is a new game created by the same developers behind Pet Simulator, and it is absolutely massive. It currently has almost 200,000 active players, making it one of the biggest games on Roblox. In just a span of 4 days, it has gotten an insane 37.2 million visits. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it, this might be the most scummy, lazy, and greedy game I have ever seen on Roblox. Before I get into the multitude of issues with this game, I have to give a quick summary of how this game works. The main mechanic is this dice, which you click to get different pets. These pets can vary in rarity, and the more uncommon of a pet you get, the more coins you will be rewarded with. These coins can be used to purchase upgrades, which unlock new mechanics such as temporary consumables that will boost your luck when getting pets, hatching eggs faster, and much more. The different pets you get are shown off around your character, giving you bragging rights, but most importantly, enticing you to keep playing. As you walk around the map, you'll see all these people with these cool fire electro pets, and especially in the mind of children, you're gonna want those pets yourself. You want to be the cool, over-leveled guy with the 1 out of 2 billion chance pet, and all you have to do is keep clicking that dice. That brings us into our first and most important issue, the gambling. This entire game is 100% built upon gambling. Pretty much all you can do is gamble for rarer pets. Gambling is a seriously dangerous and addictive activity, and this game uses several manipulative techniques to keep you hooked and clicking that dice. The first example of this is the exploitation of something called the near miss effect. Every time you click that dice, it doesn't just give you one pet. Instead, it scrolls through a list of pets you quote unquote could have gotten. Many times, you'll see something extremely rare, which will pique your interest and then leave you disappointed when you end up getting something pretty common. By doing this, the game is making you feel like you almost had it. Just this happening makes it feel so much closer and further entices you to keep playing. This is the exact same thing that literal slot machines do. You feel like you're about to win big, your heart starts racing, you're getting excited, only to not actually get anything. That excitement you feel is incredibly addictive. The game is tricking you to continue playing, despite the fact that the odds of you actually getting that thing are incredibly low. In reality, you weren't close to getting that pet, as in every single video game that has some sort of near miss mechanic, the outcome is always predetermined. The things it shows before do not matter. You were always going to get what you got, and everything shown before had zero effect. Now, let's say you actually got something rare. Well, this is where the second part of getting you addicted comes in. The game tries to make the absolute most out of this moment. Just look at this clip I got from a YouTuber named LC, where he got a 1 out of 400,000 chance pet. The pet expands and covers the entire screen, there's an explosion, and most importantly, you hear the satisfying noise of thousands of coins being collected. And then, on top of that, you now have a really cool looking pet following you across the map. This is the reward, and this is what gives you that dopamine. When you get that pet and you see all these cool animations and sound effects, you get a temporary high. You feel good and you're happy because you just got a really cool pet. But now, after you've gotten that pet, you're back to ground zero. You're spinning that dice and you're waiting and waiting until you get that high again. You're gonna keep playing until you get something rare, and boom, now you're addicted. You're hooked to playing this stupid game, and you're 1 out of the 200,000 active players addicted to a game that basically has no purpose. Apart from getting their players addicted, there's another reason why Pets Go has so many active players. For a Roblox game, your player count is incredibly important. This will push you higher up on the recommended, and in return, get you even more players. Additionally, if people with Roblox Premium are playing, you will periodically get paid just for keeping these players online. And Pets Go does this with the auto roll feature. After buying a couple of upgrades, you unlock the option to not even have to click on the dice yourself. Instead, by just clicking this button, you will automatically roll for new pets, and you can literally just go AFK. The point of this is to have players leave this running in the background of their computer while they go work on other stuff. The game developers realized that their game is boring. There really isn't much to it, so in order to keep people online, they made so you don't even have to play the game. Now, some might try and argue that despite being addictive, the game isn't necessarily harmful. You're just clicking a dice, there isn't really anything inappropriate, and most importantly, you're not spending any money. Well, my friend, this game was made by the same developers of Pet Simulator. Did you really think this game wasn't going to be heavily monetized? let's just take a look at the big shop icon on the left of the screen. Now, initially, it doesn't actually look that bad. The permanent game passes only cost a total of 2,275 Robux, which compared to Pet Simulator isn't that bad. However, you might have noticed a thing at the very top telling you to double your luck for 12 hours for only 50 Robux. Now, you may be thinking, 50 Robux is hella cheap, what's the big deal? Well, there's no limit to how many times you can buy this, and every single time you purchase it, the Robux needed is doubled. You can spend up to 200,000 Robux on a temporary purchase. Temporary. Hundreds of thousands of Robux for something that only lasts 12 hours. That is insane. Now, of course, the average player isn't going to be spending that much Robux at one time. However, as an addicted player, playing this game over a course of several months, if you repeatedly casually buy this, spending 50 or 100 Robux at a time, that will quickly add up. Before you realize, you'll have spent several thousands of Robux on something that was temporary. You won't even have anything to show for the Robux you spent, apart from maybe a couple of extra rare pets. This game is a perfect example of what happens when Roblox lets developers do whatever the hell they want to make money. Roblox hasn't and probably never will care about the negative effects gambling has on its player base because it makes them a ton of money. Roblox takes a huge cut out of the profit of these games, so they are directly benefiting from scummy games like this. That's why they push it and promote it so much. Roblox understands how addicting and profitable these games are, and they simply do not care that they are exploiting young and naive children. As a Roblox YouTuber myself, it's genuinely extremely depressing to see the actually good and passionate games get drowned out by this kind of slop. Cash grab, manipulative, and scummy games like this should not exist on Roblox, and it truly makes me wonder if Roblox actually is even safe for kids. If you or any of your friends play this game, please stop supporting stuff like this, because even if you can control yourself from spending money on this game, there are plenty of other people that can't. Roblox is not the same platform it used to be. Stay safe and be careful with the games you choose to play.